I am an interior designer in New York City, and I design a lot of tech startups and commercial office spaces. I wanted to start this series just because I kept getting a lot of feedback from some of my followers on social media channels wanting to know a bit more about what I do, and I wanted to share behind the scenes of a day-to-day for an interior designer. I'm Danielle Arps, and this is Dani in the City. I'm working on this super cool project called Day One Agency, and it is the third time I've worked with them now, and they're taking over the full floor of their current office building. We're here at the start of the construction phase, where the guys walk through and mark all of the walls that are to be demolished, and we just want to be sure that the correct walls are marked and that everything is set for the demolition tomorrow. I'm going to share with you some of the phases of the design process, which go from construction to installation. You'll see that we'll visit my manufacturers in Brooklyn, and also just like meeting with clients and discussing their needs and their wants. It's actually a really fun process.
When the space does the work for you, you
know? That's actually a good design tip as well. Make sure you choose a space that has good bones. We are now at phase one of the construction phase. We demolished all of the walls, and we are getting ready to clean up the floor and lay down the studs to make sure all of the dimensions are accurate. This is one of my favorite clients. I mean, they're all my favorites, but this is definitely one of my top favorites. I've been with them for 4 years, you know. This is the third space I've done with them. And the idea is just to kind of grow the space up a bit. So it's gonna still feel very much like on brand with who they are, but also just like a more chic and sophisticated vibe. If you can envision, you know, right now we'd be in the kind of like event space. This wall here will actually become this like a bar with beautiful finishes for the cabinetry in the kitchen. You'll walk through this kind of closed off area here, which will have glass partitions with really beautiful chic industrial mullions. And then you have this wonderful, amazing graffiti wall. That's going to be done by one of my favorite artists, Billy Ruiz, so we'll have more on that. And then if you can imagine the space here and here will be open office. Keep in mind there's 2 entrances, which is nice so that the client can just have, or the employees can enter right into a workspace, and the client entrance will be kind of on a different side. So if they have fancy people that they want to impress, that'll be this side of the office, which will be the conference rooms. 2 really big, gorgeous boardrooms. And then this is actually going to be, this wall is going to be blasted out. Here and here, if you can imagine, And again, with more of like the glass partitions and the mullions running along this way. So when you first enter inside, you're gonna have this gorgeous reception desk with marble and white metal mesh, which is accented throughout the space, which is again, another way of kind of utilizing the industrial look, but also growing it up. And then we have the space over here, which will be this built-in quiet nook situation with backlit LED industrial metal mesh again. And then my little signature Dani lounge will be in the corner. We have a nook for that. We have about a week of time just to solidify all of the dimensions, and then the guys are going to start laying down the studs. What I love about interior design and startup spaces is the fact that I have a lot of freedom to a lot of creative freedom to design based on my aesthetic preferences, and I have a lot of really interesting and fun clients that allow me to kind of explore that freely. This project is about all in approximately 6 months. I get to see my actual designs come to fruition. That's something that's unique, I think, to tech startups in general, because the projects and the deadlines are so fast.